Hi everyone, this is Total War Therapy and welcome back for your daily pill of Total War Warhammer 3. After many videos of speculation already made, I realized that I missed the Slaanesh speculation DLC. And since we kinda know that the next DLC will be about Slaanesh, it's time to start to make some speculation. And as I said, I will not be here because I will be in Spain for the weeks of the trailer, so I cannot cover the content. I'm very sorry for that. It's a long time I have this channel, and this was supposed to be the first DLC that I would have covered, and I'm so sad about that. But I hope that you will enjoy my videos anyway. So let's start with this video of today about the missing characters and units of Slaanesh. Let's start with the lords, and why we are starting with Dechala. Maybe because she's the only potential legendary lord for a paid DLC. She's a character with a very interesting lore and a very cool model. I think is one of the most favorite of all the community because it's a snake she-elf with 6 arms with sword. So yeah, it's an amazing character. The lore too, because she was there was a demon prince that fell in love with her, and then she asked the power to the god of chaos to destroy him, take revenge, and yeah, it's amazing. I hope that she will not be in, close to high hells, because even if is famous her rivalry against the high hells, we already have Kari that it's in Old One, so we don't need any other Slaanesh legendary lord fighting fighting against high hells. We will for sure get in the next DLC as a main legendary lord, and the second one that we'll get as a DLC probably is the Masque of Slaanesh, a demonette, an exalted demonette of Slaanesh that it's cursed to dance all over the world and cause wastes for the pleasure of the god of pleasure, Slaanesh. This is another interesting character. Honestly, I don't like dancing legendary lord. Yes, I'm talking about Wurzag. I don't think it's funny. This is a war game, and yeah, we have to see the blood, the slaughtering, not someone dancing. But it's lawful, and I accept it. He will be, in any case, he will be the Field Seal legendary lord. Probably for me the least interesting one, if you think about Epidemius and now Arbal, that are very cool ones. But maybe they will give to her, to the Masque of Slaanesh, some interesting mechanics. That's why maybe she will be interesting. Who knows? Then the legendary hero will be probably Styrkaar. This is one of the lieutenant of Archon, I guess. And yeah, it's not a particularly interesting model. He's a Chaos Lord of Slaanesh with a shield and sword, apparently, that has as a mount a serpent, or a snake of Slaanesh that we'll talk about later. But yeah, as a tanky lord for a tanky hero character for Slaanesh, he can be a nice option. I would like to see him in the battlefield. And now we can start. We already know what there will be the generic character for Slaanesh, the Sorcerer Lord, that will be just a copy of the Sorcerer Hero, and the Chaos Hero, the Warrior Hero of Slaanesh. And this is a little more interesting because there will be a variation about the weapon. I think they can give him a whip that, yeah, it's a kind of weird weapon to use in a battle, and it's just a very defensive weapon that I don't know how much useful is for a character, but or I don't know, maybe a spear or some range attack. We don't know, but we are open to see what they will get in mind. Now let's talk about the units. The first units that will be, of course, in the game is the slaangors. Since they announced the corngors for corn, we'll know that we will get the counterpart of Slaanesh for the next DLC. Now, the interesting thing is that the Zangors are sword and little axe and shield. The pestigors are great weapons. The corngors, they will be anti-large. So for Slaanesh we can expect, if we follow the pattern, an anti-infantry unit. That can be cool since Slaanesh doesn't actually have an army piercing anti-infantry units. Yes, for infantry. I mean, we of course have the marauders anti-infantry, but I mean the more elite unit for that, maybe with armor piercing, we don't know. But yeah, another charging unit with armor piercing like the demonette, he would be just redundant and repetitive. So I think they will come up with something nice and unexpected, or I mean at least new. The second units that we will see for sure in the DLC are the snakes of Slaanesh. We don't know if they will be only a mount for characters and for cavalry, or even a units themselves like the fiends of Slaanesh. We don't know. I just don't like. I would not like to have so many snakes at this point, because we already have the pleasure seekers, so the demonette on these snakes, and we have even but probably we will get the chaos warriors of Slaanesh to fill that part of the warriors of chaos roster, when you can upgrade the cavalry in this moment of any chaos lord. Zinch to the Doom Knights, Korn to the Skull Crusher, Nargol to the Rot Knights. So we need the Knights, the Snake Knight for Slaanesh. And yeah, in this case we will get 3 units of Snakes of Slaanesh. That it's too much. And if you count even the mount, I don't know. Okay, so let's talk all about that together. These snakes, they will be of course different from the oh my god, from the Seekers of Slaanesh. So they will be probably better in melee, with a good charge, but less fast probably than the Seekers, because the Seekers, I mean to be fast and more charging. And the Snake will be the best the better melee counterpart. You can leave them fighting for a longer time, and yeah, they will have probably some effect, not only poison, yeah, definitely, probably, and even something else linked to pleasure. And yes, then there will be for me a section linked to Druchii, through dark elves. As Nargol get the Plague Ogres, so he gets his Ogre option, Slaanesh will get some elves. That would be cool. I hope to get, more of everything. The range, elves for Slaanesh, the anointed archers, the anointed archers on cavalry. That would be for me the best option, because the infantry of Slaanesh is actually quite good. With marauders, chaos warriors, and the demonette. They already have, and the slaangors, they will have everything they need. So what we actually need is some range option for a faction that lacks in many fields. So with the anointed Druchii with bows, and anointed Druchii with bows on Seekers, for me is the best choice ever, and I would like to see something like that. Now let's talk about the single entity, because no faction is completed, no DLC is completed without a single entity for a faction. In this case, for Slaanesh there are many options, but I'm not one we can be completely sure about. Of course, there is the Chaos Spawn of Slaanesh, that it has some fan art, I think, but not a real model. But you can find something on internet, or they can come up with something different, or a big snake following the snake lore of this DLC, or maybe something new like the Chimera, like the Basilisk. I think one of the two actually, because there are two figures that are not I mean, that are a little twisted in the Slaanesh way. So if I have to link some big monster to Slaanesh, it would be definitely one of them. For me, the best pick would be the Chimera, because it would be a flying monster in the... It is a flying monster in the Warhammer world, and the Slaanesh, as I said, is lacking in many fields. So if we can get them some ranged weapons and a flying units, that would be so cool. And then the Chimera, I mean, a snake, lion, goat monster. I mean, what do you want more, honestly? And yes, in this case, if all of this would be respected, the Slaanesh with DLC would be amazing, and I really hope for that, because we need a DLC for these monogods that over time they started to get a little boring, even if they're very nice. Slaanesh is very cool, but with this addition aimed to fill these roles in the roster, it will be far better, and we are looking forward to it. Thank you for following me. We will see tomorrow with another video, and please consider to support my channel, and see you.